Hey you two, welcome to my series with Kerbal Space Program 2 for Science and the new mod Exploration. Today at the Kerbal Space Center, all Kerbals are working to achieve one goal, one objective, one Kerbal to rescue in space. Valentina Kerman is the primary objective, so let's not wait and go to the mission control room. And here we go, you see Moonlander C2 with Valentina Kerman stuck in orbit around the moon. So it's a rescue mission today. We need to save Valentina Kerman, whose vessel has lost every energy, no electric charge, and it's right now floating in the space around the moon with Kerbal as a beautiful view. So the Kerbal Space Program just launched a drone, a probe, to be there to help to save Valentina Kerman and to bring her home at Kerbal. So we have liftoff. Everything is nominal. The boosters will be empty very soon. As you can see, the moon very far. So that's the objective right now. Exactly. First stage is detached, and we still got a lot of power. You can see on top of the vessel the probe, and here we go, trajectory west, because the Moonlander C2 is rotating toward west around the moon, so it's an unorthodox trajectory to be around Kerbal. It's the first time in the history of the KSP space program that we are trying to have an orbit around Kerbal that is toward west. So this is it. No more fuel, no more delta V on those boosters. Lights are on, green lights are on. Here we go, second stage separation. It's a good mission for now. Everything is nominal, and I forget to tell you the name. It's the Rescue MLC2, an update of the Orbit Moon 1 vessel. So it's the 12th mission of the KSP space program. Those are basic information, and as you can see, the mission, the control room is already looking for getting the vessel, the Rescue MLC2, in orbit around Kerbal. That's the first step to save Valentina Kerman from her prison around the orbit of the moon. And here we go, the engines are 100% on, and we're going for the Kerbal's orbital trajectory that will be achieved in a few seconds. And here we go, we're almost done. The engine is off, 0% throttle, and here we go. The orbital info is good, is great. We still have almost 4,000 delta V's, and this is a perfect way to start a mission. We still got a lot of fuel, a lot of delta V, and we have a good orbital position around Kerbal. Next step is to go to the zone of influence of the moon, and as you can see, the control is already working to make a maneuver. It will need more than 800 delta V, but it is very good. It's a good way to grab Valentina. We still have a lot of delta V, a lot of power, and everything seems to go in the right direction to save her friend Kerbal. As you can see, the Rescue MLC2 is moving toward his trajectory position, and it will take some time before the acceleration to turn on the engine, but it's quite an impressive view of the space and Kerbal, and I would agree that it's a great vessel right now. And here we go, it's a go time for the engine to turn on and go to the moon. Engines off, let's go. It's another separation. Stage 3 is done, and here we go. That's the vessel that will go save Valentina Kerman. That's the last stage. Oh, engines off. We are looking for, yes, everything is nominal. We have a periapsis around the moon. Everything is great. Still, it's a long shot, but for now, the mission is still possible, and it's still getting a good position to save Valentina Kerman. It is really not easy to speak another language like English while watching the video and trying to give you the most information possible. I'm doing my best. Thank you for understanding. And as you can see, the rescue MLC2 is moving closer and closer and closer to the moon, and Kerbal is becoming a far planet in the space. And as you can see, the mission control room is working for the next maneuver. The rescue MLC2 is getting closer again, and wow, it's just near the moon and is already moving around to have the best trajectory, the best position to get a rendezvous, to achieve what we must achieve. So save Valentina Kerman. The engines is on, and with the 700 delta V, the vessel will be in orbit around the moon first of all, and after we'll try to make a rendezvous with the not the rescue, but the Moonlander C2, whose Valentina Kerman's in. And we got it. We got a apoapsis and a periapsis very close from the Moonlander C2 and Valentina Kerman. We're moving the throttle limiter to less than 10%. Yes, we want to be precise, we want precision, and here we go. We're moving the angle of the ship to be exactly 0 degrees ascending node. So as the vehicle, the two vessels will be very next, close to each other, and right now it's a small maneuver, little maneuver that requires very little delta V, but still it's needed to be complete. And here we go. It is done. The ascending node is at 0 degrees from the Moonlander C2 and the Rescue MLC2, so it's good. We're moving again the vessel to have the best sun direction, and we're cutting off the lights to have economy of the energy. Thrust limiter also getting at 2%, so the precision will be again more accurate. And wow, here we go. We are very close from the Moonlander C2. The lights are on again, the green lights, and here we go for another maneuver that will help the probe to save Valentina Kerman. Yeah, and we need to be very precise. Ascending node 0 degrees. It is done. Congratulations. Now it's time to save Valentina Kerman and do a rendezvous, an intercept for the two vessels. Here we go. We're targeting the intersect one. It's 65 meter distance from target, 153 meters by second. It's a good way to achieve the job. We again close the lights to minimize the energy used, and right now 12 delta V is required to make the rendezvous possible, and this is it. Here we go with 2% throttle. It's very precise, it's very low energy use, low powerful use, and here we go. Let's see how it goes. Engines off. Is it a good way? Yes, I think yes, it is very good. Yeah, good work from the Kerbal Space Center. 74 meters the distance will be between the two vessels, so it will make EVA possible. Valentina Kerman is would be pleased to hear all this information, because right now the Rescue MLC2 is doing a great job. As you can see, the intercept is getting very close. We see Valentina Kerman in the blue vessel, and here we go for the last stage, or I must say the last moment before the rescue mission will be done. We can see the Moonlander C2 at 2 kilometers, and here we go, engines on. We reduce speed, and the target, we need to have a 0 meter by seconds, or at least getting very close of that. Everything is doing well. 2000 delta V's remaining in the Rescue MLC2, and we're getting very close. 700 meters now. We can see the Moonlander C2, the blue one, not very far from the green vessel. Here we go. We accelerate again. It is a very close call. This will be very close. The rendezvous is getting there. We are almost at 0 meter by seconds, less than 300 meters distance between the two vessels, the two ships. Here we go. We have a 6.5 meter by seconds. We need to have a 0. We're less than 200 meters now. The Moonlander C2 is very close, and as you can see, it is almost done. 100 meters now between the two vessels. 105 meters. Wow, what a great job. 0.3 meters by seconds. 100 meter the distance between the two vessels. It is amazing. What a great job the Cornet Space Program, the agency has done. We're using RCS to get a lot closer from each other. That's the best way. And right now we can see Valentina EVA from Moonlander C2. She will go for the jump. She will go for the rescue. She will go for the rescue MLC2. And here we go. Let's take a breath and watch this historical moment. It is done! Valentina Kerman has succeeded and joined the Rescue MLC2. Wow, that's an amazing moment for the Cornet Space Program. As you can see, Valentina, she's smiling. Of course, she will be home very soon. Let's come back home. That's the last mission, the last target. And as you can see, the control room, the mission control is already calculating, analyzing what must be done. Wow, that's a crazy moment for the Cornet Space Program. We need less than 400 delta V to be able to come back to Kerbin, and as you can see, we still have more than 200 delta V, so quite a lot. But there is no parachute, so let's hope to re-enter the Kerbin's atmosphere and land in the water if Valentina must survive. Of course, we don't need parachutes, but right now there's a concern that the vessel will need more delta V's to slow down and be able to splash down in the ocean of Kerbin without exploding, without harming or killing Valentina Kerman. And here we go. The maneuver is starting. The engine is on, and as you can see, we're doing great. The engine's off. Less than 400 delta V has been used, and here we go. We are leaving the moon zone of influence, and we're getting closer and closer to Kerbin. Wow, and we have a periapsis of 70 kilometers, so that's the best way to be very close from the atmosphere of Kerbin. We will need a lot of delta V's to slow down again, but here we go. Valentina is coming home very fast. The mission control room is looking to set a trajectory to have an orbital trajectory of 70 kilometers apoapsis and periapsis. It is important to slow down the vessel, the Rescue MLC2, so when it enters the atmosphere, it will not burn, it will not be too hot, and this will increase the chance of Valentina Kerman to be rescued and to be home alive in the ocean. And here we go, almost done. Yes, it is done. We have the orbital information, almost 70 kilometers apoapsis, periapsis. Yes, small details. Here we go, we got it. Now the last strategy is to find the perfect place to land the Moonlander C2, sorry, the Rescue MLC2 with Valentina Kerman in this ship. What a great view again, and it's a pleasure for Valentina to see again his home planet. And without parachutes, we are doing a splashdown. Yes, it is important to do a splashdown, because if it's not, it's a dead point. If we want the vessel to still be intact in one piece, it must be a splashdown without parachutes. And here we go, we got less than 800 delta V's, and this is it, the last maneuver to slow down, to reduce speed from the vessel. And here we go, engines on, 100% throttle. Wow, what a stressful moment right now for the Cornet Space program, the Cornet Space Agency, who is looking very good. The landing on water is confirmed. We can see Kerbal Space Center, so Valentina can see his home right now. That's crazy. And it will not take long before she splashed down in the ocean, very close from the Kerbal Space Center. She's going 2,000 meters by seconds. She must slow down a lot if she wants to survive the landing in the water. Here we go. We're slowing down. We're at 42,000 meters in the Kerbin's atmosphere. It will slow down more and more and more as she's getting close to the water. Here we go. We're using all of the energy of the delta V's that we can to reduce the speed, and we are less than 1,300 meters by seconds. Separation confirmed. The last stage is complete, and here we go. Let's now pray for this life or death situation. Is Valentina Kerman going to be alive? Will she be alive at the end of this landing? I hope so. We have confirmation. The rescue MLC2 is in one piece, and Valentina Kerman is alive. She is back home. Congratulations to the Cornet Space Program to have succeeded his first rescue mission around the moon. Wow, what an incredible moment for the agency. Oh wow, Valentina must be very pleased to be back home. She still needs to be rescued in Kerbin, but the mission is done, and right now the Cornet Space Program is doing what must be done, destroying the Moonlander C2, who is in orbit around the moon, and why not the Moonlander C1, who is stuck in the moon. This is it, explosion to destruction. The moon is still to be conquered by the Cornet Space Program, but right now the mission is done. We almost forget that Valentina brought up with her a lot of data and samples from the moon that helps the science department. More technologies are being developed, and this will help the agency to continue exploring the universe. Congratulations for this successful rescue mission. So don't forget to subscribe, click the like button if you appreciate my content, ring the bell to not miss the next episode, and why not write a comment. This helps me improve my videos, and I'm always happy to read you. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for episode 11 of this Kerbal Space Program 2 series.